Hello and welcome. My name is Brooke Oberg. Welcome to the living room at the Bureau. Today's workout will be a Pilates workout that will just be a great thing to do to start your day. I am currently about 9 weeks postpartum, so I will be modifying a little bit. In other words, it will not be the most advanced workout. However, it will not be at a loss of integrity either. Not too little, not too much. So I hope you really enjoy it. I will be using a magic circle in and out throughout the workout. So if you have one, I highly recommend you grab that now. I will also let you know where to get one of these if you're interested, but it's completely fine if you don't have one. Also, if you noticed, I have padded I have 2 mats, and I've also put a blanket in between the mats just to give myself a little padding, just to support my back a little bit. So that's a nice thing to do as well if you have that availability of yoga mats. Okay, before we begin, let's just sit nice and tall. I'm going to take a moment to open up our shoulders here. I do a lot of holding and sitting these days with my newborn. So this is a regular practice of mine these days. So just take a few moments and roll the shoulders up and back with me. Inhale, exhale. Now keep the shoulders back. Take the hands apart like I am, wingspan. Roll the thumb down. Firm the shoulders up on your back like you're pressing water. Feel the resistance to the air as you draw the hands behind you. Interlace your hands. Try to keep the elbows slightly lifted and pulling toward one another. Keep the head, throat drawing back. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, engage your abdomen in and up. Firm your shoulders back by squeezing the inner elbows in and towards one another. Keep drawing your chin in, throat back. And you can stay there and take a couple more breaths. So draw your hands to your left hip. Squeeze your hands in toward one another and firmly into your hip. Continue to draw the elbows toward one another. Keep lifting your chest. One more breath. Keep growing taller, and then just sneak your left hand out to the side and then free your right arm up and over. Just nice side stretch. Look up into your right armpit. Stay for your exhale. Firm your outer right hip down as you keep reaching up through your right fingertips. And then come back center. Again, roll the shoulders up and back. Chin down, throat back. Interlace your hands. Again, I like to reach my arms out with strength. Roll my thumb down like I'm in water. Push a heavy air. And then interlace my hands. Take a deep breath here. Exhale, root down through your sit bones. Rise up to the roof of your mouth. Keep firming shoulders on the back, and then sneaking your hands maybe over to your right hip. Squeeze your hands towards one another. Firm your hands into your outer right hip. Take one more breath with me. Keep drawing your inner elbows in toward one another. Feel the shoulders on your back. Feel the chest lifting. Keep the chin in, throat back. And then free your right hand out to the side. And then left arm reaches up and over. Look up into your armpit. And you can press down through your right hand here. Root down through your left sit bone as you rise up through your left fingertips. Take one more inhale. Keep drawing the chin in, throat back here. Rooting to rise, lengthening that side body, and then come back center. Roll the shoulders up and back. Take your arms out to the side and do something called eagle arms. Draw your left arm on top of your right. You can do this. Lift your elbows or cross your hands. Interlace your hands like I have here. Lift your elbows up. Draw your forearms away from your chest. So forearms are vertical. Take 2 deep breaths here. Inhale. Exhale. Squeeze your hands in toward one another. Keep drawing your elbow points up. Keep growing your spine. So you're trying to create space between your shoulder blades on your back. This feels always so good to me. And then release for your arms. Inhale. Other arm on top. Again, you can go like this. Lift your elbow points. Keep the chin in, throat back. And breathe space in between your shoulder blades. Or bring your palms to touch so you're sort of tangling your forearms together. Again, lift your elbow points up. Keep the head drawing back as the forearms draw forward in opposition. Squeeze your hands and forearms in toward one another. Take one more deep breath in. Fill your lungs. And then exhale, gently engage your abdomen in, growing taller. Keep rooting down, sit bones rising up, roof of your mouth. And release that effort. Roll the shoulders up and back. Very nice. And let's now go ahead and turn yourself around on your mat. Okay, vertically. If you have a circle, you can grab that here, place it in between the upper inner thighs. Okay, hold on behind your hamstrings here, roll the shoulders up back, and just start with a cat-cow-like movement. I'm going to draw my chin in, tailbone under, rounding my back here as I inhale. Just create width and space and length in your back body, and then exhale, draw your sit bones back, draw your chest forward and up, lifting your spine like cow. Do that 2 more times. Inhale, round, broaden back body. Exhale, lift, grow and lengthen front body. Inhale. And exhale. Let's just do one more. Feels so good. So I'm rocking slightly behind my sit bones here as I do my cat. And then slightly forward of my sit bones here as I do my cow. Good. And now, chin in, inhale. Continue your cat into your half roll down. So inhale, maybe go a little bit further. Maybe challenge yourself to find that low back to the mat. And then exhale, keep pulling back, staying your cat back to come up. And then inhale, unfurl the spine, grow. And then again, exhale, draw the stomach in, think cat pose. And then inhale, travel it back. Exhale, coming back up. Staying in your cat now. Let's do 3 more. Inhale, and I'm gently holding onto the circle just to keep some connection of my inner foot to my inner knee, into my inner groins, up into my waistline, rib cage, sternum, roof of mouth. So it just draws a little bit more integrity. I'm not killing the circle, but I keep a slight tension on it, and maybe a little more squeeze as I come up. Keep pulling back, come up. Let's just actually do one more. And you can come back to this half roll down to substitute for any of the rolling exercises that may be a little bit too advanced. Good. And now we're going to inhale. Maybe find the base of the shoulder blades. And then exhale, ease your way all the way down. Draw the feet in. Draw your hands onto your hips. Feet down parallel. And just do a couple more cat-cows here, prioritizing the lower back. So inhale, reach the tailbone down forward, arcing, lifting low back. Gently squeeze your circle if you have it. Press the feet down and really scoop that low belly in, primarily from pubic bone to navel. Really work that low waist. Let's do that 2 more times. Inhale. Great way to sort of warm things up. The small of the abdomen. Wake up that low back. Inhale 1 more time. Gently pull to midline. Exhale. And I'll say it again 1 more time. If you don't have the magic circle, just energetically pull your feet in toward one another. They should be hip distance width apart. Good. And then I'm going to keep the circle, but I'm going to transition the circle now in between my shin bones right below my ankles. I'm going to start at tabletop. I'm going to keep my head down on the mat, but reach my arms forward, firm the shoulders on my back, but lift my arms up. For the 100, I'm going to inhale here. Gently squeeze the circle, exhale. And again, that circle just helps me integrate from my feet to my ankles, to my knees, into my groins, low waist. Now keep pumping those arms. Keep breathing in and out through your nose. 5 counts in, 5 counts out. You can always choose to lift your head and maybe choose to straighten your legs. I'll do that now. I'm easing my way back into my Pilates workouts, not to overstress my abdominal muscles. So they're really stretched out from the birth. I'm going to play with lowering my legs a little bit. I feel about 5 more breaths. Keep reaching the arms forward, keep pulling the waistline up. Energy softens on the inhale. Deepen your abdomen in and back as you reach your limbs away. Again, like rays of light. If your head's on the mat, keep drawing your chin in, throat back, lengthening all the way through the roof of your mouth. 1 more breath, inhale. Pull the abdomen back as you reach your arms and legs away. Hold the body still and strong. Come back to tabletop, hands behind your hamstrings, rock and roll up, back to your seat. Now you can go back to your half roll down as we just did earlier, or take the circle in between the heels of the hands. I'm going to draw my legs together, keep my elbows slightly bent and lifted, fingers long. I'm going to, again, round my back, think cat, start at the base of the spine, see if you can touch your shoulder blades, and then from there, exhale, drive your legs away as you stretch your spine long through the roof of the mouth, arms behind you. Bring your arms above your sternum. I'm going to bend my knees to help myself. Inhale, come up, pull the stomach back as I elongate my legs and forward fold over my thighs. Good. One more nice and slow. I'm going to bend my knees. Inhale, find my base of my rib cage, and then exhale. Keep that connection as I stretch from that center. Arms come up, inhale, lifting my head, pull abdomen back, back, back as I stretch forward. Keep reaching the heels away, inner thighs in particular. Maybe a little quicker, maybe keep the legs straight. Inhale, exhale, arms come up, inhale. You can barely do it. Keep the muscle tone as I stretch forward. Trying to articulate one bone at a time. I'm going to do 3 more. Keeping the circle between the heels of my hands really keeps some integrity from my hands now into my inner elbows, into my armpits, down into my lats, into my back, all the way into my waistline. So trying to feeling that connection. How my arms connect into my waist, into my back. One more time. Inhale, exhale, belly back, 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 including ribs and sternum. Squeezing inner thighs, reaching heels away. Exhale. And very nice. Now from there, I'm going to go ahead and place a circle in between my inner shins again for the roll over. I'm going to help myself here. Bend my knees, firm my shoulders, head back. Squeeze gently and inhale, lift, and exhale, lower. We do that 2 more times. And this is maybe where you stay. Maybe try it with straight legs. And maybe add the whole roll over. So firm the shoulders, head, inhale, lift up to go over. Tap the toes, flex the feet, squeeze the circle gently, and roll down evenly through your spine. 3 more times. Inhale, up, abdomen in, tap. Keep lifting your chin slightly, just so your throat stays long. Up. Such a nice stretch for your back. Keep reaching inner heels from inner thighs away. Up. Last one. Tap. Keep opening your chest. Keep stretching your arms long. Bone by bone, we roll down. Bend the knees, rock and roll up to seated. Now, single leg circles. I'm going to place a circle underneath my left calf muscle, ease my way down, flip my right leg up. So notice, I'm going to keep my left foot flexed, my left knee bent, even hips here, pointing my right toes. Inhale, circle across midline. Exhale, I circle my right leg up. I'm going to press gently down onto the circle. And if you don't have the circle, just engage your left inner thigh down into the mat. 1 more here, and reverse your circle for 5. Exhale, exhale, keep opening your chest. Free your leg out of your waist. Feels so good. Very good. Now from there, I'm going to sneak the circle out and place the circle in the arc of my right foot. Left knee is bent to start, and I'm going to press up, lift my head, inhale, come up. Growing my spine, press my foot forward, maybe keep the knee bent. Press forward as you pull the right stomach back, keeping your hips square, not to overstretch the right hip up. 1 more time here. Inhale, just a nice massage, prioritizing the work in your right waist. Now for a little stretch, I'm going to keep pressing up as I bend my knee, so I don't lose the press up as I bend my knee. Left hand on my hip, keep my hips square and even, and maybe open my right leg to the side. Be sure that left hip doesn't lift up off the floor. Maybe choose to straighten your left leg with strength. Take one breath here, keep pressing foot forward, and then press into the circle, keeping the knee bent to bring the leg back up. Very good. Bend both knees into chest, circle in between inner shins, and rock and roll up to seated. Side 2. So here I go. Do the best you can. Ease yourself down and pressing down and reaching up, open chest, inhale, cross middle, exhale. Exhale. So long waist, longer leg, wide collarbone. Travel with your breath. One more time. Inhale to travel, exhale up. Reverse for 5. Pull the stomach in and back. Lift up all the way. Belly to heart, heart to sternum, sternum to roof of mouth. One more time. Bend your knee, grab your circle, any which way you can. Right knee stays bent for now, foot firmly planted to anchor right pelvis. And we're going to press up, lift your head, pull the left waistline back, and climb all the way up. Grow the spine taut, elbows wide, and keep the press forward. Keep that knee a little bent. Keep the connection, foot all the way up into abdomen. One more time, lift, inhale, rise up, nice massage, and then press forward, and then roll it all the way back. Now, again, keep pressing up as you allow the left knee to bend. Keep working your left hip down and forward, keep the hip square. Now, right hand to hip, make sure the right hip doesn't lift as you very carefully reach the left leg out to the side. Keep the integrity through both legs, right foot to the floor, left foot into the circle. If you have the ability to do so, stretch strong through your right leg, reach it away. One more breath, inhale. From the core of your pelvis, reach out in all directions. Shine bright. Then press into the circle to come up, and voila. Okay, bend your knees, circle in between your shin bones once again. Knees at tabletop, rock and roll up to seated. Okay, right into our rolling like a ball. I'm going to transition the circle. Actually, I'm going to keep it here for now. Hands to hamstrings, elbows wide, shoulders back. Find my cat, float my legs. And I'm going to inhale, try to initiate from my seat muscles, like I'm drawing my tail under, really massage the base of my spine. Then exhale, try to find my balance. I'm trying to stay behind my sit bones as I come up, trying to keep that lift and that scoop in that low waist, not to teeter forward. Really try to articulate evenly through left and right low back. That's the hard part. Keep those elbows lifted and wide. Chin down, but throw it back and back of skull lifting. Let's just do 2 more times here. Try to maintain your ball shape. Heels into seat. Abdomen away from upper thighs. One more time. Oh, it feels so good. Good. Then plant the feet firmly. Take the circle out. Ease your way down for your series of 5. All right, again, I'm going to keep my head down. You can choose to lift it. Maintain your box, shoulders, hips parallel. Hold on to your right shin. Reach the left leg long. So I'm pulling the knee in, and at the same time pressing my shin bone up and away. So I have some strength in the back of my seat. And then I'm just going to switch. And I'm going to switch. So feel free to pull that knee in as much as you can without losing that press up into your hands, without losing that connection, the back hamstring, glute muscles. So the tip of the tailbone stays down. You gotta keep hollowing out the small of your waist, particularly between pubic bone and navel. Pull in as you switch. Pull in as you switch. Legs get lighter and longer with each repetition. Let's just do 1 more set. Right knee in, left leg in. Both knees in, double leg stretch. Again, pull in and push up simultaneously. Keep that going. Inhale, reach, get long. Circle the arms, grab hold of the shins. Reach, get long. Very good. I like to inhale as I extend without losing my core connection. Exhale to steepen it, especially in the small of your waist. Tailbone stays heavy. Really working that low abdomen, cinching it in. Frontal hip points come together. 2 more times. In, exhale, out, and in, exhale, out. Tailbone stays heavy. Stretch the legs. Hold on to your right ankle if possible, shin bone, or maybe some of you even hamstring, just not the knee. Now as I split scissor the legs here, keep pressing the back of my right thigh forward into my hands, outer right hip to inner left ankle to keep my symmetry. And then I'm going to switch. I'm going to pull, pull. And again, as I pull my shin bone toward my forehead, I'm not losing that push up into my hands. Pull my abdomen in, stretch my toes away, inner heels reaching, chin in, throat back, back broad on the mat, tailbone stays heavy. 2 more sets. Inhale, exhale to switch. Inhale, exhale to switch. Inhale, abdomen in. Inhale, abdomen in. Legs together. You can always modify more by drawing the knees tabletop. I'm going to stay here, sneak my hands underneath my glutes. Heels squeeze together. Inhale to lower. Exhale, abdomen in, float my legs up. I'm going to do a total of 5. As my legs reach down and forward, keep rooting your head down and back. Low belly travels all the way up to find more length in your whole body, particularly your waist. 2 more times, reach and lengthen. Exhale, tail stays heavy as you draw the legs back up. Good, and then bend your knees, rock and roll up to seated. I'm going to skip the crisscross, go right to my open leg rocker. Okay, I'm going to place a circle between the big toes. Some of you may need to keep the knees bent a little bit to make sure that low back is lifted. That's your priority number 1. That's priority number 1. Keep rising up on top of the sit bones here and possibly fully stretch the legs straight. Squeeze your inner kneecaps up. Float the arms, lift your chest. Inhale here, chin to chest. Exhale, think cat pose. Gently squeeze the circle. Feel that connection. Mound a big toe, inner knee, into the groins, into waist. And then restack your spine. Inhale. I'm going to do a little circle here. Open my arms, shoulders. Inhale, chin to chest. Exhale, pull back to stretch forward. Back and thigh are flush. Squeeze your thigh muscles. Restack, lift up, circle. 3 more. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Inhale, chin to chest. Exhale, scoop, scoop, scoop. Stretch, stretch, stretch back body. Inhale, restack, keeping integrity. Lift tall, circle around. 1 more. Inhale, chin to chest. Exhale, pull the stomach back, reach the inner heel longer, belly in and up. Restack, inhale, lift and circle. Feels so good. Bend your knees, hips come forward, slide the circle once again, right below your ankles. Ease your way down for a little side to side here. Roll the shoulders back, stay at tabletop, firm the shoulders back, and inhale, just go side to side here. So I'm going to my right, keeping my left shoulder heavy. Exhale, waistline pulls me back to center. Inhale, going to the left, my legs, firm my right shoulder back. Exhale, draw in, come center. So 1 more like this. And again, some of you may stay here. I'm progressing now to legs straight, pointing my toes, tail stays heavy. Reach my legs, exhale, gently squeeze a circle, abdomen in to come back center. Firming my shoulders back, head into the mat, chin down a little bit so I can really draw my throat back. 1 more time, inhale, exhale, center. And again, either stay here or take it into a little corkscrew. We'll draw a circle. So go to the side, to the right, circle around and down, over to the left. Come center on the exhale. Inhale to the left, travel around and down. To the right, exhale, center. 2 more sets. Inhale and exhale. And inhale, keep the integrity through your whole body. Everything working here. Head down, shoulders back, waist in. Keeping connection foot to stomach. And inhale left, travel around. Exhale together. Bend the knees into your chest, give it a little squeeze, rock and roll up to seated. And I'm going to skip saw, move straight to swan. So I'm going to lie on my stomach here. Draw my hands forward on fingertips, forehead to the mat, reach my legs. Keep lifting, armpits hollow. And I'm going to inhale, press down to the rise up. So giving myself a lot of space, a lot of room. I'm going to look over my left shoulder, draw my right shoulder forward, lengthen my right rib cage out of my right pelvis, stretch my right leg, come through center. Little twist here again. Draw my left shoulder forward. As I look over my right shoulder, stretch the left side of my body. Ribs out of pelvis. Come to center. Lengthen. And then exhale. Down. Walk the hands back a little. Keep the shoulders lifted. Inhale. You can keep the butt soft. You don't need to clench the butt and tighten the low back here. Just keep the legs reaching. One more time. Shoulders lifted. Inhale. Lengthen the front spine, reach the legs, open your chest, and exhale. Feels so delicious. Now, bring the circle in between your forearms here. Thumbs up, pinkies down. Draw your inner thighs together, curl the 10 toes, and we'll press down, lift your abdomen, ribcage, and maybe come up into a forearm plank. Stay with me, 5 breaths. Hips same plane as shoulders, pressing down, waist, ribs lifting, but chest stays open. I'm going to inhale. I'm going to exhale, cinch in through my midline. Draw the frontal hip points together. Keep the legs strong, so you're integrating both legs and arms from the core of the pelvis. Find that evenness in your work. Again, 2 more breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Abdomen lifting, 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 cinching. One more time. This is such an effective way to strengthen your waist. And go ahead, just gently lower the knees, thighs, pelvis, belly. Open your chest, stretch your legs long. And we'll go right into single leg kick. So I keep the lift of my chest, but I lift my waist, ribs, without rounding, open chest here. And I'm going to kick, kick, and switch. Kick, 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 kick. Keep gently squeezing the circle in between your forearms. Give you some hand-back connection. Opening your chest without losing the integrity of the waist and ribs, pulling up and away from the floor. Just breathe deeply here. I like to inhale, I kick, exhale, switch. There's a quick breath. One more set. Good. And then go ahead, lower down, possibly hold on to the circle. Pull the circle up, elbows wide, forehead to mat. Draw the legs together, double leg kick, 3 kicks. Root the legs, lift your arms and rise up, up, up. Again, bend the elbows, kick, kick, kick. Root, lift the shoulders in the back, and then open your chest. Reach long front of spine. One more time. Root, abdomen in, rise up. Keep lifting your hands, little bend in the elbows, firm back, open chest. Oh, feels good. Release that. Press up on all fours. Right away, round your back, child's pose. Forehead to the mat. Just take a nice deep breath. Finish your exhale. Crawl the fingertips longer, lengthening the sides of your waist. And then go ahead, come up. So let's transition onto our backs. So cross over your shins. Have a seat. And I'm going to use a circle again, placing between the upper and inner thighs. And very carefully articulate my spine down to my mat. If you don't have the circle, feet are hip distance, parallel. Draw the heels in toward your sit bones. And I'm just going to anchor the head, shoulders. Hold on to the outer sides of the mat to firm the shoulders on your back. If you have the circle, gently squeeze it. As you inhale, peel your spine from your tailbone all the way up and off the mat. Open your chest. And then gently squeeze, exhale, roll it down. Sternum, ribs, low belly, tip of tail. So again, inhale, gently peel the spine up. Really try to articulate the base of your spine here. That's the hard part. So you gotta really keep the integrity all the way through the base of your spine, your lowest vertebra, verdotic portion. Really try to articulate that in to to the mat using that low belly. One more time. This time we're going to stay up in our bridge pose. Keep opening chest. Keep grounding feet, inner thighs long. And now for a challenge here. You can draw your legs together if you don't have the circle. Or just, if you have the circle, stretch your right leg out. And we're here for 2 breaths. Inhale. Hug in, pelvis up, chest up. Stretch down through your left foot. Reach long through your right leg. One more breath. Good. Switch legs right away. Left leg long. I'm about to lose my circle. Take another deep breath. Exhale, press down right foot, lift up your chest, reach your left leg. Inhale, one more time. Exhale, lower the foot, and then exhale, roll it down. Whew, just in the nick of time. Okay, that will be our shoulder bridge today, and then let's go ahead, just come onto our right side. Okay, if you have the circle, you can use it. With your left hand, I'm going to draw my legs out on a diagonal from my pelvis. Line up my hips with my shoulders, with my head. One straight line. Float my left leg up. And inhale, I'm going to kick it twice forward, once back. Kick, kick. Just 5 times. As I kick my left foot forward, I'm drawing my left hip long toward my right ankle. Keep my hips square. Good. Now simple up and down. I'm going to take an external rotation here. Inhale, kick it up, reach to lower. Reach your leg out of your way. Keep cinching the front of the ribs in toward one another, low belly, lengthen crown of head. Left hand gently presses down, left elbow stays bent. Keep the integrity. Now bring the leg long, just in line with the rest of your body, point to your toes. Simple little circles here. 2 and 1, reverse for 5, 5 and 4, 2 and 1. Now we're gonna sweep the leg forward for a bicycle. Bend the knee, knee to knee, draw the thigh back. Sweep forward, bottom right leg is strong and reaching, start to finish. Good, bring the leg on top and reverse, draw back. Bend your knee, quad stretch, draw the knee forward, through, extend. 2 more times. Reach, 1 more, and reach, and then bring the leg on top of the bottom, bring the legs back a little bit, and I'm going to gently press down on my circle or the floor, cinch to my waist and float my legs one piece up and lower. I always feel like I'm a mermaid here with a long tail right out of my heart. Keep opening my chest. 1 more time, I'm going to float up, feel so integrative. I love this one. And then lower the legs. Release the circle if you got it. Bend the left top leg for a little quad stretch here. Take a deep breath, shoulders back, and we'll go right to side 2. I'm just going to transition up onto my other side so I can look at you. Okay, so line up my hips with my shoulders, with my head, arm out in front of my shoulder, reach my legs away, float my top right leg up, and inhale, 2 times forward, 1 time back. So keeping those connections, foot to knee, knee to pelvis, without collapsing your chest. 1 more, in and out. Externally rotate the top leg open, inhale up, exhale, reach away. Reach away. Reach away, 1 more time. Reach away. Then bring the leg in line with the pelvis. Pull the stomach in, tiny circles, 5, 2, 1, and reverse. Little circles here. Reaching your legs, abdomen in, and then I'm going to bring my leg forward, bend my knee, draw the knee back, and extend for bicycle. Try to keep those hips stacked, shoulders stacked. Reverse, reach, quad stretch, knee forward and through. Quad stretch. Don't lose that quad stretch. Feels so delicious. My new favorite word. Now bring your legs together. Bring them back a little bit. Firm the shoulders in the back. Scoop the stomach in. Float your legs up one piece. Hover here. Reach here. Connect here. and lower. Again, gently press. Notice how I keep my right elbow bent. I'm really feeling hand-back connection, hand to lat. One more time. Gently press, pull energy up and in. Oh, so delicious. Okay, go ahead from there, right back onto your back for a teaser. Actually, I'm gonna have you start seated for this one, just how we began, except the circle will be in between your shin bones, right above your ankles. Start upright on your sit bones, shoulders lifted on your back, and simply hinge back. So I'm not gonna have you do cat necessarily, but I want you to hinge back until you feel your whole transverse abdominal sort of fire up. So I'm still scooping without necessarily rounding and keeping the scoop, but I'm holding a lift of my spine. Draw your feet in. This may be plenty for your teaser, or float to tabletop, or possibly fully up. Reach the arms, maybe one inhale, maybe one exhale. I'm shaking. One more breath. Whew, I almost lost it. And then hinge forward, just to give your low back a little break. Let's do that again. Again, I'm just gonna hinge back here. Elbows stay wide, shoulders stay back. Feel my core turn on. My deep transverse muscles here. Keep opening my chest, keeping that, and then walk my toes in. Tabletop, maybe fully extended, maybe arms follow. 2 breaths, inhale. Exhale, gently squeeze, keep rising, keep reaching. Find some sunlight in this gray, dark day in Seattle. Good, and let's just do one more. It's always good to do 3. Lengthen, hinge. Keeping that lift is so important with this, because your chest is open, your spine is long. Walk the toes in, feel that low waist. Toes are light, maybe take it to table. Keep the connection, keep the lift. Maybe extend. Here we go, inhale. Pulling back, lifting tall, shining bright. Find the sunlight. And enough. Radiating out into the Seattle gray drizzle. Okay, beautiful. Let's go ahead and remove that for a while. Onto your stomachs now for a quick swim. So first just take a moment, stretch your limbs nice and long. Forehead to the mat. Good, reach those arms. And now, pinky fingers down, draw the shoulders up on your back, hollow armpits. Keep the forehead down for now, turn the palms down, keeping the shoulders lifted. And just let's go ahead, lift your right arm and left leg. As we do that, that left hand and right toes continue to press down, keeping your square frame, shoulder, shoulder, hip, hip, nice and level. And then switch sides. So it's a strong reach without overstretching. Keep the lift, keep your frame. One more time, nice and slow. Reach, 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 reach. Abdomen still draws in and up. Now continue, or maybe lift the head up. So you're above water now. Remember to press down into opposing arm and leg as the opposing arm and leg lifts. So one presses down, one reaches up. Keep your frame. Now continue with that, or float everything up. Head above water, shoulders lifted, and take a nice swim for 3 breaths here. We're going to inhale, 2, 5, exhale, 2, 4, get longer. Inhale, 2, 4, 5, exhale, get longer. Throw it back, one more. Exhale, reach, 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 reach. That's an exhale for 10. Then swim the arms back, open your chest, bend your knees, possibly press up. I love this bow pose. Chin down, throw it back, thighs lift up, and let it go. Press all the way up. Round your spine, child's pose. 1 breath in, exhale out. Now pull yourself forward. Let's find our plank pose. Hands under shoulders, index finger points forward, claw the floor. Reach your right leg back, heel stacks over toes, pull up, and join your left leg to match. Draw your legs together, one piece like a mermaid, and inhale forward and exhale back. It's like tendon stretch almost on the reformer. Keep the arms strong, hands pressing, and keeping the elbows slightly bent, spin the elbows in toward one another. Push them out apart. tie symmetrically, hands pull apart from one another, and a strong hand-back connection. Now stay with this nice tendon stretch here. Or float the right leg up. 2 more times, inhale, exhale. Keep the hips and shoulders square. Switch legs possibly. 3 times in, out. As I exhale, press back, I lift my waistline, cinch my waist in. Switch legs again, and then kick up as you hinge back. 2 more, kick up. Claw with your fingertips, kick up. For front leg pull. Last time, 3 times in the left, kick up. That's your good stretch in the Achilles. 1 more. Good. And then go ahead, lower the knees, cross over the shins, and we'll do a little variation on tabletop. Optional to grab that circle, place it in between the upper inner thighs, hands behind you, shoulders back. Lift your chest here. Press down, lift your chest up, staying here. Or feet pressed down, parallel, hip distance, and rise up. We're going to stay 3 breaths. Inhale. Exhale, I'm going to press down, gently squeeze the circle thighs, reach long. I'm going to keep my chin in, go side to side. 1 more breath. Inhale. Press down, exhale. And then have a seat. Do that 1 more time, circle or not. Draw the legs zip together. Press your hands down. Rise up, tabletop. Staying here, or pull the stomach back, dragging that in. Inhale, actually it works better with bent knees. I'll transition to bent knees. Think tendon stretch on the reformer, or the Wunda chair if you're familiar with it. Press your hands down, inner heel to abdomen, release your head, think cat. Find length, extension, cow pose, towards cow. Let's just do 2 more. Pull back, rounding spine, lift up. 1 more time, pull back, abdomen in, low waist. Now stay in your tabletop. Maybe re-extend those legs if they were to start. 1 more breath, open your front spine, open the width of your chest, collarbone wide, and then have a seat with control. Excellent job. From there, cross over the shins, come up onto your knees facing me. Okay. Reach the arms out to the side. Roll the shoulders back. Push your left leg up to the side. Right arm up. Inhale. Grow the right side, body long. And then side stretch. A little side stretch here. Press the left foot down and away. Left shin down and away. Now you can stay here for 1 more breath or draw the pelvis back. Maybe draw your hand on top of your foot, hand on top of hand, and then work your left sit bone forward as you look underneath your right armpit. It's a huge stretch for your whole right side. And then pull yourself all the way up. That side is nice and long now. Keep the right rib cage long. Work the right shoulder back, left arm up, press the floor away, and then inhale, lift, and exhale, tap lightly that left leg. For kneeling side kicks. 2 more here. Keep drawing your bottom right hip forward. Now I'm going to hold my left leg up, reach it right out of my heart center, bottom hip forward. I'm going to circle 3, 2, 1. You can look down or up. Just keep the head in line with the rest of the spine. Good. Lower my leg, press my chest open, lean back, exhale, thread the needle. Keep drawing my bottom left hip forward, or right hip forward, excuse me. Inhale, spin open, exhale. Feels so good. And then pull yourself up, other side. Shoulders back, reach your arms, kick out your left, or your right foot, excuse me. Reach up, left arm, side stretch. Stay here or draw the pelvis back. Sneak your right hand down, left hand on top. Then as you exhale, spin your chest open, chin in, throw back. Keep drawing your bottom right hip forward, right sit bone in. Enormous stretch on your left side. Then pull out of it. Be mindful, keep that whole side long as you lower down. Bottom hip forward, shoulders back, root down, rise up, ribs in, and we lift and we tap with control, nice and lightly. one body, one piece. Find a rhythmic breath in and out. Now hold it up there. Keep shining bright from the core of the pelvis in circle 3. Abdomen in and up. 2, 1. Reverse 3, 2, 1. Lower the leg. Press it down. Press your bottom arm down. Press the bottom hip forward. Spin open. Inhale. Exhale. Thread the needle. Not sure if you heard that, but that was kind of nice adjustment right there. Nice and warm now. I've got to do one more on my right side. That's where I'm much tighter. And I hold pepper on my right side so everything gets a little bit more congested. Okay, come back up. And good job. Now let's go ahead. Have a seat on your right hip. And you're in you. Draw your left foot forward, staggering your foot. Index finger points forward, shoulder draws back for side bend. We're going to press down, lift your hips up. Good. Now stay here and breathe. Keep integrating shoulder on your back, spin your heart open, or go with me. I'm going to bend my knees. Exhale, squeeze my thighs, find more integrity, and shoot up and out of my pelvis. Heart lifting, arm reaching. 2 more times. Inhale. Be mindful to keep that right shoulder snug on your back. Hold it, reach it, lift your heart up. So good. Come out. Other side. So transition onto your left hip. Draw your right foot forward. Hip, shoulder, same plane, of course. Vertical plane. Index finger points forward. Shoulder back and slightly behind your wrist. I'm not sure if I showed that on the other side. You don't want it right on top. Hand forward of shoulder, shoulder back. Distribute your body's weight a little bit better. And inhale, we're going to rise up. Integrated shoulder, press the floor, squeeze your thighs, lift your bottom hip. Stay here and breathe. Or with me again, we're going to bend the knees, inhale. Careful to not pull that shoulder forward. Exhale, squeeze your thighs. Tone your abdomen. Keep finding length in the bottom left side body, top right side body. Pull everything to center. 2. 1 more. Hold it there. Spin your heart and lift up. And very good. Now let's go ahead, transition to seal, and then we'll end with our push-ups. So seal, I'm going to grab the circle. I'm going to place it in between my inner shins, clap my hands, tap the mat inside, wrap my hands outer shin. Lift my feet, round my spine like cat pose. Inhale, I'm going to roll back, lift my pelvis, get a nice stretch. Exhale, try not to rock forward. 2 more times. In, out, and in. Lift your seat, and out. You can always do more. It feels good. My time is running out because I hear Pepper in the other room. So I'm just going to give you 2 sets of push-ups to close it off today. If you have the circle, it's a really nice support. I place it right here on my sternum, just right around my rib cage, between my breastbone here. Find a good position. Walk my knees behind my hips, claw my fingertips, index finger points forward, crease of wrist parallel, and I'm going to push my hands isometrically apart from one another as I inhale, exhale. I'm still drawing my elbows back to a degree, keeping some integrity. 2 more in. Such a good support. Good. Maybe for another set, curl the 10 toes under. 5 push-ups. Inhale. Keep those legs super strong so you're not just doing an upper body. Remember, it's a full body. Gaze forward, chest open, hands active, legs strong. 1 more time for good measure. Inhale. Exhale, exhale. Push the floor, stomach in and up. Lower the knees. Whew. Hope you had a great time with me. I had a great time. Hope to see you soon, and happy Thanksgiving, and Happy New Year. Wish for a really nice 2021. Okay, have a great day. Bye-bye.